Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Empress Radio. So Tasha K, she just went live to address Martell and Arionne's interview. So before the interview even started, there was this trailer, and it was the trailer to her interview with Arionne Curry. So it pretty much was like, oh, Arionne Curry is in the building. Welcome to Atlanta. Welcome to Unwind with Tasha K. So Tasha K says, you said you felt bad that no woman deserves to be put through what Melody went through. So Arionne's like, well, people will say, well, you had an affair with her husband, but it's a lot of behind the scenes things between me and her that y'all don't even know about. Tasha's like, what happened? She said, you know your husband, so you need to always check your husband. You don't go to another woman about something your husband is pursuing. Why does she have to discuss me for this show to keep going? So Tasha K is like, oh, hey Chelsea, get my phone out of my purse. We're gonna ask her. We're gonna call Melody and ask her. So then in another clip, Arionne's like, she just gave me a side chick award and I'm going to apologize to you. So then it says Arionne Curry exclusive interview. So that was Tasha K's trailer, like, getting ready for this live. Okay, so Tasha K's live starts. She says, how dare y'all try to say, is that side chick the new Tasha K with the interview? She's like, I'm going to tell you how everything came about because, I told you in Tasha K Live that there was a side chick that she was going to be interviewed because they called me. She's like, I'm going to tell y'all all about it. So then she talks about her other stuff. Okay, so later in the segment, this is the segment that she talks about it. Okay, so she goes on to say, after Letitia's segment on the Carlos King podcast, Martell immediately called her and said, they're saying I'm gay. She was like, I'm not surprised that they're saying he's gay, that he's just one of those Tyler Perry types. She's like, that Tyler Perry would definitely cast him in the movie, but he might have to do a little extra for some extra money, but so she's like alluding to the fact that Martell acts gay. And then so she goes on to say, so Martell called her immediately, right? She's like, Martell was like, I was trying to spare Marceau. He gonna call me gay, have his wife call me gay when we used to hit hoes together. So I was like, oh, so she said, you got the hoe, she's like, so Martell went and got the hoe and, the girl Chantel on the phone. And so, she called him back. He called Tasha back and was like, I got the hoe. So when can we do it? Like, I got in contact with the hoe or whatever. So Tasha's like, we could do it this weekend. So this was the weekend before the interview came out. So she said, okay, that's what she said. So she said that she went on Tasha K Live and she said that there was a girl that was trying to interview. So she was like, I don't know if I'm gonna do it or what, Anyway, so then turns out she was getting ready to set up the interview with Martell. She was about to fly out and everything. And then Arionne called her and because Martell's like, oh, I want Arionne to be involved in this. She's like, why? He's like, oh, because we took trips together, cheated together, blah, 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 with the guys. But anyway, so Arionne, she called her and she's like, how can I manage to get views on my YouTube channel for this interview? And Tasha K is like, well, you do the interview. She was like, well, how can I get everyone to watch it? Tasha's like, well, do the interview. So she was like, okay, because I want views. So is there a way you could do it and we could like collaborate by, with both of our channels? Tasha K lied, talking about there's no way to do that. Oh, Tasha. There is a way to connect both interviews, but Tasha's like, nah. But yeah, anyway, so then she plays the trailer of the interview and she plays the beginning of the interview. So she pauses it. She's like, so how y'all gonna sit up there and say that Arionne is in her Tasha K bag, because everyone's like, oh, Arionne is in her Tasha K bag. I wonder if Tasha K produced this or whatever. Tasha wasn't here for it. She's like, Arionne is not even in her Martell bag. She's like, I never started an interview saying I'm under the understanding that you have something to tell me. When have I ever started a sentence with two words that mean the same thing? So she said, y'all be trying to give these people too much credit. And what I do, me and my entire team, we really do this, She's like, under the understanding. Y'all got me effed up. So then she goes, she plays the interview a little more. So then she pauses it where Martell was like, Arionne was telling Martell, hush. She's like, oh, I never told my guest or my husband or my sugar daddy, whatever he is, to hush. But he's there to do an interview. Y'all supposed to be doing it together. And she's like, oh, pause. Why does Martell look like he has a muscle suit on? Like he just stuffed his muscles. So then, okay. So she plays a little more. And then she says, Okay, so she said, see here, this is why I should have done the interview, or someone else. She said that girl wasn't given no details. Sound like they just gave her some wine, sat her down, and with her two stomachs, sat her down with her. She was like, yeah, I the credit place. And then Tasha K says, she looks like she's selling pussy. I was like, dang. And she would have just said anything, She said they would have told her to say they didn't put no receipts out. She said they didn't. She said it looked like y'all just told her to say whatever, and she would have said whatever, for some money. She said didn't put no receipts out. She didn't remember any specifics. She said I had one in my mouth, one in my pee. She's like, that was the first time. She's like, Tasha's like, I highly doubt that because you got two stomachs. And she's like, and for y'all to sit up there and say that was a Tasha K style interview, don't ever play with me like that again. But she's like, I do think the interview would have been better with a more experienced interviewer. Sounds like that girl was lying. But yeah, so that is it. She said, thank y'all for watching and everything like that. But what did you guys think about Tasha K? She slipped out twice that Arionne and Martell were married. I've been hearing that a lot lately. I don't know how true it is, but now we have Tasha K saying it. But yeah, what do you guys think about all this? Drop your comments below and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe for more videos from Empress Radio. Okay, bye.
Because I get slow.
Marcel doing anything?
How I credit one for a couple minutes.
Nah, we was real basic, and they got them. He got to do business in motherfucking the daytime. Nah.
Oh, it was daytime every single time.
It was nighttime. It was all like between 2 and 4 a.m. when we would. We went out. They went out.
So what about in Vegas? Y'all didn't
2 and 4.
We had 6.
Kinky enough is brother to brother, Martell. You don't think?
First of all, that was my first time having a dick in my mouth and a dick in my coochie. That was fun. That was new. It happened.
Excuse me, because
I forgot too.
Hey,
I had thought that you were saying that you had sex with him and then him. No, they was running a track.
But also, Marcel was like, I got mine, so.
And you enjoyed it.
Girl, YOLO! The fuck?
And what happens in Vegas
stays in Vegas.
Forget all that. Forget all that. Why were you in the same room with Maurice and Marcel? I don't understand. Martell had his own room. Were you comfortable? What's up?
Excuse me. We had been out the whole entire day. So when it's time to go to bed, I'm not really thinking of it. On top of that too, we in Vegas. You get tired. So I'm like, okay, we're gonna lay down and go sleep, but we had got drunk. And I was having sex with Marcel and then Maurice. I didn't have sex with Maurice. It was.
Oh.
So Marcel got up and then Maurice came and started.
So it's what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas type shit?
That's what was supposed to happen. Now we're here.
Did y'all use protection?
Shit,
I can't
real got it. Oh, you can't.
I can't remember.
You can't remember that shit?
We drank. I really honestly I can't remember.
So you had sex with Marcel and Maurice back to back and not even sure if y'all used protection.
But
okay, so